What is up? Hello, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be. We have all come here today for one reason, and that is to figure out how to stack town coin in a way that could potentially be life-changing. Here's the thing, guys. Before we go any further, first of all, we'll let a few people jump onto the stream here today. I am going to tell you right now that this is not clickbait. I am indeed earning $400 USD value worth of town token each and every day, plus or minus a few bucks, maybe a little under 200 at one point, maybe a little over at another point, depending on the price of town. But I am earning 209 town coin each and every day with the setup I have in Townstar. I know that sounds absolutely insane. For me, it's even a little bit hard to believe. But, you know, I've been talking about playing and gaming now for the last 3 to 4 years. For 2 years, I sounded insane and nobody believed me. For about a half year, people said, oh, well, okay, look at that. There might be something going on here. For the last year, I've looked like a genius, kind of, right? Well, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, the play to earn gaming that I have been envisioning, that we as a community have been envisioning for the last 4 years, guys, is really coming to life. It all kind of started with Axie Infinity as there was more games than Axie Infinity on the blockchain. There was Splinterlands. There was also Gods Unchained back in those days. Maybe a few others that I'm not as aware of. But Axie Infinity was the first one to really create an in-game token as a reward mechanism that had real secondary market value. And on the shoulders of Axie Infinity, there are now competitors coming to the fray. And for a while now, we've had companies like Gala Games, Star Atlas, Illuvium, and others, Crypto Blades have come. Some have come, some have gone, but nobody has really been able to create a really fun game that you can earn significant money on with a single account. Even Axie Infinity, you are very limited in terms of how much you can earn in Axie Infinity because an individual account will max out, and it also would take a lot of time to play additional games and earn SLP in Axie Infinity. What Townstar has created here is an earning environment that really is not capped. There's not a real cap to your earnings in Townstar. The only limiting factors to how much you can earn in Townstar is what Townstar NFTs do you have that pay out town daily, and how much Gala power do you have. These are the two things that we're going to learn about at the beginning of this video before we begin building our town for the week. Now, what is Townstar? Townstar is kind of like a sim city simulation style game where you create a town. Every week they have a weekly competition, and if you do really well in that, you can earn a ton of Gala. But you don't have to win those tournaments to earn your daily town. You only have to complete your daily challenge, which is earning 1,000 stars per day, and we'll go over that a little bit later. So each of us can play Townstar right now. It is a free-to-play game. However, free-to-play is not the same thing as free-to-earn. So Townstar is an example of a game that is absolutely 100% free to play. Anybody can go to gala.games right now, hit the games tab up at the top, and go to Townstar and select play. It is absolutely free to play, but it is not free to earn. So guys, this is kind of a zoomed in shot of my Gala Games inventory tab. And if you look at this town coin right here, this shows you how much town coin I have in my treasure chest. Up here to the top right, it also shows you my Gala power. So I have 36 Gala power. Your Gala power is determined based on the amount of Gala coin you have and the amount of town coin you have. If you look right here, you can see for Gala powers level 1 through 20, every 5,000 Gala that you have, you get an extra Gala power. Between levels 21 and 35, it's every 10,000 Gala. And then as it goes up, you need more and more Gala to get additional Gala power. Now, how does town coin play into this equation? Well, in this particular equation, town coin equals 2 Gala. So you can get 1 Gala power with 5,000 Gala coin, or you can get 1 Gala power with 2,500 town coin, right? Or either combination of the two. But basically, those are the parameters for having Gala power. Now, why do you need Gala power? All right, so I'm going to take you into my Town Star inventory. These are my Town Star NFTs. So these are actually digital assets on the Ethereum blockchain that exist in the Town Star game that I can play on my board during my daily challenges. And by having these NFTs on my board, each of them provides me a certain amount of town coin each day, so long as I complete my daily challenge. So each day, the moment I complete my daily challenge, I will get all of the town tokens afforded me by having these NFTs on my board. So you can see that I have 8 NFTs. This one here at the top left, the Epic Wheat Storage, I have 2 of these and 1 of every other NFT that you see on your screen before you. I've got 2 Epic Wheat Storages, 1 Alpha Fountain OK, 1 Simplex Sugarcane Stand, 1 Legendary Sugarcane Storage, 1 Haunted West Wing, 1 Express Depot, and 1 Alpha Fountain Good. Now, these are all NFTs that you guys can buy on the secondary NFT marketplace, OpenSea.io. All of these NFTs in my inventory and more are available for sale at OpenSea.io. So if you go to OpenSea.io, you can enter Townstar in the search tab. And then you want to select the one with the blue check mark. That is the verified collection. If you do not select the verified collection, you could buy counterfeit NFTs. So make sure you select the Townstar with the blue check. So hitting Townstar will take you to their secondary NFT marketplace. There's a bunch of NFTs up here towards the top that don't earn any town and have no function in the game towards earning you town. So if earning town coin is your goal, you're going to have to go to some of the NFTs lower on the list here. Like Mr. Puddles here will earn you NFT or town tokens. Brine Storage will earn you it. Once you get this far down, you're going to start seeing the NFTs that earn you town. Basically, anything that you can put on the board and have some kind of in-game attributes are going to earn you town token. So how do you figure out how much town token you're going to earn with these NFTs? Well, I've put a link in the description. So in the description of this video, there is a link where it says, look at the town payouts for NFTs. That is what you see on your screen now, this spreadsheet right here. So this spreadsheet on the far left is the NFT column. In the middle is the town value paid out. So below the NFT, it will show you the NFT type and the associated amount of town it pays out in reward. You can see that the ancient BitTrue wheat stand is absolutely insane, paying out 3,075 town each and every day. That is insane. How much money would that one NFT get you based on today's value of town? Well, if we go to CoinGecko.com, we can see that Townstar is currently trading at $1.74 a coin. It's a new token, guys. It's only been out a couple of weeks. Yesterday, it hit highs as high as $2.25. If you look at the 14-day graph, you can see that the trend is definitely upwards. We don't know what the market cap is. I don't know what the supply of town is, but I do know that the token has tremendous utility because it can get you Gala power, which you need in order to play your NFTs and begin earning that daily town token. So you can see, as long as you had 1 Gala power, and if you also had the ancient BitTrue wheat stand, you would be earning nearly 6,000 USD dollars a day in value of town token, right? And that token, the town token, can be easily exchanged for Ethereum, for USD coin, whatever. You can exchange it on Uniswap. You can also exchange it on OKX, where it was recently listed. So if you go down the list, you can see all of the NFTs that you can buy that produce town token. So if you look at mine, like right here, the Alpha Fountain Good, I get 35 town a day from it. My legendary sugarcane storage, I get 45 town per day. My epic wheat storage ×2, I get 18 a day from each. And let's see here. My biggest earner is the Haunted West Wing. I get 60 town per day from that. And that is pretty much the gist of it, I think. This Express Depot only earns you 1 town per day. So cumulatively, guys, I'm eligible based on these NFTs in my inventory. When I play them on my board, I'm eligible for 209 town each and every day, as long as I complete my daily challenge. So let's go and I'll show you how we do that. If you just hopped onto the stream, this is AI on Crypto. On this channel, we focus on NFTs, play-to-earn blockchain gaming, and we've done really great as a community lately. I've done really great. I know that. Gala Games has been a really big part of that. If you look, I just got my Gala Games swag in the mail. Loving the Gala Games shirt. I'm going to wear this everywhere. I also got a Gala Games hoodie. I'll probably get a few more because I don't really feel like wearing anything else, because Gala Games has literally changed my life. Why has it changed my life, though? It's because several months ago, close to a year ago, I looked at what these guys were doing and I said, holy crap, the gaming industry is huge. This is going to change the gaming industry. These guys are doing it better than anybody else, and they've got the best team in the play-to-earn space. I can say that definitively. The Gala Games leadership is second to none in the play-to-earn space. It might be second to none in the crypto space. Their CEO and founder, Eric Schurmeyer, has already founded an $8 billion gaming company called Zynga Games, so he knows how to scale. It's one thing to have a great idea. It's another thing to scale. All right, guys, so now we're going to enter the Townstar browser. This is a browser game. Anybody can play it. You don't have to buy any software or download any software. I accidentally launched the Spider Tank launcher, so we'll just close that out. And we are about to have the Townstar game open up. So here's the thing about this game, guys. It's all about building your town. If you've ever played SimCity or anything like that, that's exactly the kind of game that it is. So you start out with $24,750. That's how much money your city has in its treasury. You could think of it like that. You also have a lumberjack house, or a woodshed, I should say. You have a builder's house. You have a fuel storage that can hold gasoline and petroleum. And then you also have your truck or your trade depot, which is what you use to sell goods. Here is your farmer's house. You also have a small road and 2 wheat crops along with 1 well. So you're not starting out with a lot. Now, up here on the top right, if you select this circle here, this lady, she is going to show, let's see. Oh, it says right now, earn 1,000 stars to earn 0 town coin. The reason why it says 0 town coin is because I haven't played any of my NFTs yet. So watch this. I'm gonna pick this random tab, this random little plot on my town map here. And then I've got 2 buttons pop up, a blue one and right underneath it, a brown one. When you select the brown one, these are various items you can buy for your town using this $2,400 you have up here in the top left. If you select the blue circle, that's what you select in order to play your NFTs that you own that are in your inventory. So we're gonna play the Haunted West Wing because that does not have to be placed near a road. I can place it anywhere. So I'm gonna place that right there. And now that I have this one NFT on my board here, now when I select the lady's face, you can see it says earn 1,000 stars to earn 60 town coin. Just like I showed you on that spreadsheet, this NFT alone earns 60 town a day when I complete the challenge. And then I just showed you guys 1 town coin is currently trading for $1.74. So all said, when I get all my NFTs on the board, I'm going to earn 209 town token each and every day. And guys, we don't know how high the town coin could get. We also don't know if it will crash. But the very fact that you can use town token in a 2-to-1 ratio to Gala to get Gala power leads you to believe that town coin will always be at least as valuable as 2 Gala. Because anytime town token will fall below the value of 2 Gala, then people will begin buying town coin in order to get their Gala power as soon as they figure out the system, right? So basically, if you're trying to get Gala power in order to play these NFTs, you're gonna say, what's cheaper? 2 Gala or 1 town coin? And out of those 2 options, you're gonna go with the cheaper one to get your Gala power. And because of that, I believe town coin is always gonna have value because that gives it tremendous utility. You also can use town coin to buy NFTs, and the Gala Games founders, developers have stated that you will be able to use town coin in the future to upgrade your NFTs and potentially make them even higher earning assets. Okay, guys, so I think I just gave you a pretty well-explained format for how to earn town tokens. What are the various factors that go into earning town coin? Use that chart in my description below. So now, guys, we get to how do you complete your daily challenge. So the daily challenge is collecting 1,000 stars per day. So every time you sell goods on your trade depot, you earn stars. So what we have to do is we have to build this town up to where it begins producing goods that we can sell and get the stars we need to complete the daily challenge. Now, there's a couple of things that make this tricky in the beginning. The way this game works is that you get to work with 1 town for a full week, and every week it resets. Now, there's a couple of dangers when you're initially building out your town. One is that you run out of money. If you completely run out of money, then your workers will stop working and your town will die and you have to restart. That is easily something that can happen if you're not careful. Because every time you put a building down, and I'll just give you an example right now, I'll put down a lumberjack. So a lumberjack is somebody that's gonna go chop down trees for me so I can build structures and things like that. I'm here in a forest plot with a lot of trees, so I need a lumberjack for sure. So up here on the top left, right below my name, this little construction worker guy, it currently says 50. That's how much dollars I'm paying in labor each and every minute. When I add this lumberjack, it goes up to 100. So every time I put a building down, it's increasing the amount of money I spend per minute to keep the town going. So as you build it out, you have to keep that in mind. The other thing is if you run out of gas. So if you run out of gas, you will no longer have the ability to use your trade depot and sell goods. So you have to begin working towards getting your power plant refinery up and running so that you're producing gas. You just have to do it in a smart way so that you don't run out of gas and you don't run out of money. And that is what we're going to attempt to do here on this stream, because they did just reset this server and we are starting from scratch today. All right, guys. Sorry I am not reading the comments today. This is really meant to be a super informative, instructional style video. So I don't want to interrupt my train of thought answering you guys' comments, but definitely feel free to keep a conversation going amongst yourselves. Also, if you want to help this channel out and you want to get this stream popping, hit that like button. I see we've got 35 people on the stream, but only 5 likes. Let's all do our part. The only thing I ever ask from any of you guys is that you hit that like button. Okay, guys. So, we're going to begin building our town, and I can tell you that I want to have a production line of wheat and sugarcane. That's what I'm going to be going for, wheat and sugarcane. So before I do anything else, I want to establish my crops. Now, wheat is a very hardy crop in this game. You can put wheat anywhere and it's going to grow pretty consistently. Sugarcane needs a lot more water, so you have to be very careful. Now, I do have some good lakes here on my town map, but they're all surrounded by these obstructions. You can clear obstructions, but it costs money. Like you can see right here, it cost me $5,000 to get rid of this thing. I would want to get rid of it because by putting a crop right next to a source of water, it automatically gets some water that it needs and it will grow much faster. So these are the things you have to factor in as you begin to map out your town. Okay. So because it is the fastest growing and hardiest crop, before I even worry about sugarcane, I'm going to just kind of worry about wheat for now. So I'm going to hit the brown button, and I'm going to begin planting some wheat crops. So I go here to the store by selecting that brown circle bottom on the bottom right, and then I will select I will select a wheat crop, and it costs me $250 to do that. Now, because it's a crop and not a building, it does not add to my to the amount of money I'm paying out each minute. That will only happen if I put a building that has a worker in it. All right, so now we've got 3 wheat crops going. I'm going to put one more right here. So I'm going to do one more wheat crop, and then right here, I'm going to put another well so that my farmer has plenty of water to take the crops. So we're going to get another well down. And what I'm trying to do is establish a nice foundation of wheat crops and build up my stores without drastically increasing my labor cost. And I want to do this before I build my power plant refinery, because once you start adding that type of building and structure, you're adding a lot of costs per minute, and you have to make sure that you have the good the cash flow you need for that. Now, if you select your trade depot here, once you select a truck, down here you can select sell. You can see that I can sell wheat here. I've got 20. I'll go ahead and sell 1 truckload of wheat. So anytime I do that, it's 10 bushels of wheat per truck. I'm going to get $3,000. Now, early on in the game here, when I don't have a lot of labor, $3,000 a load can help me out. But once I get a lot more businesses, refineries, and stuff like that going, I'm going to need to produce material that will earn me more per truckload than just these bushels of wheat. So you can see now I've earned 10 stars. So with that little truckload of wheat, I earned 10 stars. So what I'm going to work towards, guys, is I'm going to work towards putting down some of these windmills here. A windmill, if you click on the I for the information, a windmill will help you refine wheat into flour. And it will also help you refine sugarcane into sugar, which we'll do later on once our town is more established. The problem is the windmill costs $15,000 to put down, and then it also increased your cost per minute by 50. But the reason we want to do that is because by converting our wheat into flour, we will, instead of getting $3,000 per truckload, we'll get $21,000 for a truck full of flour as opposed to a truck full of wheat. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get some windmills going, start producing some actual processed flour, and also while we do that, we're going to get our refinery up and going. So, all right. So you have to be measured in the beginning because you only have so much money and you don't want to start putting crazy buildings down as it will increase your cost per hour. So I'm going to just go ahead and return this haunted mansion. So what I'm going to do here, now that I've kind of explained that stuff to you guys, is I'm going to begin kind of mapping out my road. Now, what I have found, this is my third town to build. I find that it's good to keep your crops together, and you want to minimize the walking distance of your laborers, and then you'll get a lot more efficiency as the game goes on. So I'm going to kind of keep this lower left quadrant for my crops, right? And then I'm going to build out my road by going to terrain, then I select a road. I'm going to build my road out this way. For me, I like to begin building my roads very early in the game, because then I begin to visualize what my town will become. But you got to be careful, because each plot of road is $1,000, and you don't want to run out. So we're already down to $18,450. Of course, I could sell another truck full of wheat. Go ahead and do that. So early on, I am going to have to sell some wheat, but I got to be careful. I don't want to run out of gas. So now we have to begin planning our refinery as well, guys. So if you select the brown button and you go to the industrial tab, here's the refinery. It costs $15,000 and it has to be near a paved road. A gravel road will not work. So you can see that here with the refinery, you can produce petroleum, gasoline, or jet fuel. In order to produce these, though, you will need raw materials. You'll need water, you will need batteries, and you will need, what's the other component? Petroleum, or crude oil, right? I don't have to worry about crude oil because of my haunted west wing. I'll show you guys that in a little bit, but it has an ability to keep my refinery stocked with the petroleum, so I don't have to worry about petroleum. So what does that mean to you guys? That you have to have batteries, that you have to have barrels of water, and that you have to have crude oil in order to make gasoline. What it means is that there's no point in building your refinery before your water treatment plant and before you get some wind turbines up. Because if you do that before you have those items, then you will begin incurring a high cost per minute without being able to produce anything because you don't have the raw material yet. So you have to make sure you get your raw materials in order before you build your refinery. All right, guys. If all of this doesn't make sense, what you're gonna have to do is actually play the game and then probably watch this video again. I'm going to put a crop of wheat right here so that it's touching this pond. If the crop of wheat is touching a pond, even on the corner, then it won't need to be watered by the farmer. So you can see that right away it's in growing mode. It does not have to be watered. Whereas this wheat field far away from the pond, it has to have 3 units of water dropped on it by a farmer. So with that in mind, you should be strategic with how you use your ponds. Unfortunately, I've got a lot of obstructions around my ponds. I'm gonna have to clear them out in order to effectively utilize them. And to clear a boulder like that costs 40,000. So yeah, you gotta be real careful. What I would like to do, guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and spend the money. I'm gonna clear this one right here. That's gonna be $5,000 to remove that. I'm gonna spend it because I really need to make good use of this pond. So I'm gonna put another wheat field touching that pond so that it can grow very quickly. Now, right here, I'm gonna put my alpha fountain good, and that's gonna provide additional water to even more wheat crops. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna put my legendary sugarcane silo, and I'm probably gonna put that right here for now. So I'll hit the blue button. I'll put my legendary sugarcane, and then I'll put my 2 wheat storages right here closer to my wheat crop. Again, that's to minimize the distance traveled by my farmer. Okay, so now, guys, I've already decided that I'm going to put my refinery right here. So that means I'm going to put my haunted mansion right there because it's going to provide the crude oil to my refinery to make petroleum. So I need to hit the blue button, and we're going to put that haunted west wing down. And then I'm going to put my refinery, when I have enough money, right there in front of it. I'll probably put the water treatment facility right there. And then I'm going to begin doing wind turbines out here. Now, the thing about wind turbines is that to make a lot of energy, they need to be spaced out. If you put the wind turbines close to each other, then it's not good. Right here, guys, I'm going to put my alpha fountain okay for now. All right, so I still need to put my sugarcane stand somewhere. For now, I'm just going to put it right there. All right, guys, so now we'll just take a moment. Because I've got all of my owned NFTs on the board, now I can show you where it says I can earn 208 town per day. The reason it doesn't say 209 is because I still need to put my express depot down, but I can't do that yet. And that gets me 1 town per day. So that goes to show you guys, 209 town coin per day because I own these NFTs. And guys, when you're thinking to yourself, man, that's just too easy. It's not as easy as it sounds to get these NFTs. They are not cheap. When you go to OpenSea.io to look at these NFTs, you're going to see how much they really cost. And then you'll realize that it's not easy for everybody to just start stacking town token left and right. Right now, it's the people with the NFTs. And I don't say that to discourage anybody, because there's a lot of ways to earn money right now and play to earn. You've got games like Phaeton Arena. You can become an Axie Scholar. Gods Unchained is totally free to earn. So you can begin slowly building Gala power and earning your Gala NFTs, right? So if you do the math, 209 town tokens times $1.74, which we just checked and was the current price. That's $363. So just a little bit under 400. But if the price of town goes back above 2, I'm going to be at or above 400 per day again. Also, I could add another NFT or two to secure that $400 daily earn if I really wanted to. Personally, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I believe the town token has some more room to go up, so I honestly am very optimistic about what I'm going to be earning. But guys, that's to show you right now, I'm making a lot of money per day, more than I'm making from my job. And I got a good job. I got a good job, guys. The only reason I haven't quit to do this full time is because I need to see it last a little bit longer. Leaving your career is a big deal. Perhaps it's the right thing to do, especially because I have this YouTube channel and I can focus on it more. But I also have a son and a family to think about. And what I want, even though I believe in this stuff more than most, even though I believe with every fiber in my being that play to earn gaming is the future, I still want to see it do this for a little while longer before I make any life-changing, life-altering decisions. All right, guys, so now I've been talking and blabbing for a little while. We've accrued 20 bushels of wheat. So I'm going to sell 2 truckloads, and then I'm going to start making some moves. Now what you can see here is I have a lot of wheat. A lot of wheat ready to harvest. But I only have this one farmer. So the first thing I need to do is to make another farmhouse. Now, what do I like about the farmhouses and focusing on them early on in the game? They only increase your cost per minute by $10. So to add another farmer, you're not breaking the bank. We're gonna sell another truckload of wheat. Now, guys, right now, just selling the wheat as we are, based on the amount of dollars per minute we're spending, we're actually making enough from just this regular, unprocessed wheat to keep the town going as it is right now with its current cost. However, the problem with that is we only have 35 gasolines. If you look up here in the top left, it shows you have 35 gasoline right next to this gasoline container. Each time I send a truck out with goods to sell, I use 1 gasoline. So the challenge is, if I don't get my refinery up and running before I run out of gasoline, I will lose the ability to sell my goods. And even if I'm making enough to cover costs, it won't matter because I'll be out of gas. That is why in the beginning of a game of Town Star, it's a ticking time bomb and the clock is running and you've got to establish revenue and you've got to establish energy production. I think what I'm going to focus on next is my wind turbines. I feel like the wind turbines are a good thing to focus on early in the game because they give you something you need with the energy, but they don't increase your cost per minute by anything. So I really like to get the wind turbines down pretty quickly. All right, this is a challenge though, because I have a lot of obstructions in my way. When I'm sitting here trying to make a road grid. I think I'm gonna cut through the lawn here. So you gotta get your roads early on. Also, the roads will help your workers walk faster. So you gotta keep that in mind. You wanna have a lot of nice walking lanes for your workers. Efficiency matters in this game. So the amount of distance these people have to travel matters over the course of time. And you can see, guys, we are earning stars toward our daily challenge, but it's a crawl. We've only accrued 50 out of 1,000 so far. And that would require a lot of playing each day if every day was like that. But that's not how this works. With Townstar, you have to put the time in on day 1 to establish the town. Once you have that town up and running, which you should have by day 2, it can easily run in the background. It's self-sustaining, and you get your stars very easily. So each and every week when you play this game, that first day, that Monday that you start your town, that's where you're having to spend some mental energy, a little bit of focus and stuff like that. After the first day, you can go on autopilot, and this becomes very fun and very passive. Whoa! Amaran Baravi, a happy note operator. That makes 2 of us, broski. You know what? We got so many dang comments here. Let's just see who all's in the comments section. We've got Big Class, Dallas Mavericks, Nicholas Sannon, Ryan Phillips, Yoshi Main LaFlame, Martin O'Regan, Chuck Compound, Ryan Phillips, Bruce Lee. What's up, bro? I love Kung Fu. Martin O'Regan, Bantu Viking, everybody leaving comments, adding value to the community. Anytime you guys leave comments, y'all are adding a tremendous amount of value because you guys are the crypto experts of the world. This is what I've realized about cryptocurrency, about NFTs, about play-to-earn gaming. Us in these communities truly are the experts. You're not going to find out about this stuff on MSNBC Money Channel or any of the financials on mainstream network news. This information simply isn't there. We get this information from each other. We come to places like this. You got guys like me making a video, which I hope helps, but also the information shared in these comments is absolutely vital, even for myself. Like, I have learned so much from the comment section. It has helped me in tremendous ways in time-sensitive moments where I really needed that advice. So definitely leave a bunch of comments. Also, anytime you hit the like button, if you're sitting here on the stream right now and if you haven't hit that thumbs up, I encourage you to please hit that like button because it will spread this around and we'll get even more people on the stream. Okay, so back to the game. We're gonna build out our roads. I really like the Townstar music. It's so relaxing. It's like if you were an infant, this is what you would play to take a nap. So I'm kind of putting a lot of roads down. I do have to keep an eye on my money, but I'm gonna go ahead and plant one more road section. And then I'm gonna plant my first wind turbine. Why can't I plant it? Oh, I gotta build the road. Okay, the road. All right. So now we've got the wind turbine going. So this wind turbine is going to make me energy. The energy is in the form of a battery. But I need a place to store this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and spend the money on a storehouse. So let's see how much that cost. So this is what I need, a warehouse, I think. Store your industrial goods in a warehouse. Store up to 20 goods. Yes. So this is what I need to store my energy, to store my water. Basically to store my energy and water. My petroleum and my gasoline is going to be stored in this orange cylindrical thing here, where it's already storing my 34 gasoline. All right, so I've got my wind turbine going. Now I'm going to spend $10,000 to get my warehouse down. Okay? So this will provide the worker necessary to go and get this energy whenever it's ready to be harvested. And then I'm going to be one step closer to becoming energy independent, if you will. And you can see that this thing is green, which means it's producing good energy. But if I were to put some more wind turbines right next to it, it would begin producing energy at a slower clip. So we've got to be careful because we are down to $5,900, getting low. But we do have some wheat to sell, and we still have 34 gasoline units, so we're doing okay. We're going to go ahead and sell a couple more truckloads of wheat to get our cash reserves a little bit higher so we can start making a few more moves. But right now we're producing a good amount of wheat. Now I could produce probably a little bit more wheat quicker right now, but then I'm going to start burning that gasoline. So right now I'm kind of cool with the pace. Look at my boy, Kaikui. How do I say that? Kikui? I'm sorry, bro. I don't know how to pronounce it, but look at the guy, Kikui, in the comment section right now. He's saying that he's making more than $8,000 USD per day, and I promise you, he's not lying. What I'm making, 209 town a day, is nothing. I'm probably mid-level. I mean, I'm sure there's those of you that think that's an incredible amount, and I mean, it is good. I'm very grateful to be earning that much town per day. But there's plenty of people like Kikui there making more than 1,000 town a day, and it's totally achievable. I could even achieve that if I continue to reinvest the town I earn. So right now I've got 2,300 town tokens. I'll get 200 more after I complete today's challenge. That's already enough right there to get a couple more. But I'm going to keep letting the town stack because I got a feeling, obviously this is not financial advice, but I got a feeling the town token could touch $5. We will see. I won't know for sure until I see that market cap and total supply. But if it has a tiny market cap right now, then who knows what it could actually go up to. All right, we'll sell another truckload of wheat. So look at this, guys. I've got my storehouse, and this is my wind turbine. It is no longer spinning. Whenever the wind turbine is no longer spinning, it is ready for a worker to come grab that battery. But right now, I do not have a worker house. So that might be the next thing I need to get. Let's see how much a worker house costs. So now we're starting to get a lot of wheat. It's like every time the truck comes back, I've got 10 more wheat to sell. So you can see that our town is becoming easier and easier to manage. Because I've done this a few times, I'm not making some basic mistakes that you'll probably make on your first time or two building a town. This is something that you could definitely learn, and it becomes a pretty fun, enjoyable activity, to be honest. So I still have a lot of idle wheat, guys. What that means to me is I could probably benefit from one more. All right, I'm going to put down a little bit more wheat. And then I think I'm going to do man, I'd really like to get rid of this stump. Look, it costs $15,000 to get rid of a tree. Such a ripoff. I think I'm going to build one more road segment here. One more road. And then I'm gonna do one, oh no, I don't want the farmhouse there. I guess I'll do one more farmhouse here for now. I like to keep my houses clustered, but I just don't have the money to spend clearing these dang trees right now. And you know what? I'll put it right there. So we're gonna go with one more farmhouse, and that should give us enough farmers for now. Now I'm gonna begin focusing on my energy, producing more gasoline. And then once I get my gasoline going and we've got a secure supply of gasoline, then we're gonna start building our windmills so we can start refining the wheat into flour. Then we're gonna earn a lot of stars in much quicker ways. And then once we get that going, we're gonna start our sugarcane farm where we can begin making sugar, and then you get a lot of money for that, $31,000 per truck of processed sugar. All right, so we got one more farmer. That's gonna keep our wheat pumping. We still got 30 gas. We're doing good. So what should I get now? So hey, if you're watching and you've got some experience with Townstar, what do you guys think? Should I build my water treatment facility next? Or should I actually put a windmill down next and start refining my flour? Eats. Those NFTs, you can check out the price of them on OpenSea.io. I don't really want to make a guess at what those NFTs cost right now, because people are doing so well on Townstar. The price of the Townstar NFTs has gone up a lot lately, and they seem to be a little bit higher every time I check. So in the link in the description of this video, I've got a link that will show you how much Town the various NFTs earn. So it'll show you the NFTs that earn Town and how much, and then you can go to OpenSea.io to see how much those NFTs cost. Because honestly, I really don't know how much they cost now, the ones that I have. I don't want to be a liar to you. But I've definitely got a few Ethereum invested in these NFTs, guys. So my two alpha fountains I actually got from participation. I got these two NFTs from people that used my referral link to start their Gala account. That was a promotion they had earlier on in the ecosystem. Very cool. And I think that this alpha fountain good right here, actually, I could probably get 2 Ethereum for it. I was looking at this Haunted West Wing. I got this one for 1 Ethereum. I was looking at it in the OpenSea store recently for basically 3 Ethereum. So that's what I'm saying. These things are going up like crazy. All right. So did y'all ever give me an opinion? Should I go windmill or water treatment plant? I'm gonna go with the windmill. So the windmill costs 15,000. That's gonna put me in the hole, but it doesn't cost nearly as much as the refinery and the water treatment plant. So I think that was a good move by me just now. We got some more money coming. And the reason we want these windmills going, if you missed earlier, is that with these windmills, I can begin, instead of just selling the wheat as a raw material, with the windmill, I can begin processing the wheat into flour. And instead of selling bushels of wheat, I'll be selling bags of refined flour, getting a lot more money per truck. And that will help us as the game progresses throughout the week to earn our stars much, much quicker. By the time you hit Wednesday, you should be completing your daily challenges within 20 minutes. Yeah, right now there's not a lot on the Gala store for Townstar. Almost everything that pays out town, you got to get on OpenSea right now. Everybody, if you're just joining the stream, welcome. Please subscribe if it's your first time. Tap the bell so you don't miss any future videos. You're watching Townstar. Earlier in the video, I explained how I make $400 USD per day worth of Town token with the current Townstar setup that I have. And of course, I need to complete my daily challenge each day in order to do this. But with the NFTs I have, as long as I complete my daily challenge, I'm going to get 209 Town tokens today based on the current reward system. I showed everybody earlier exactly how much money that is. It's coming out to $363 based on today's price. Yesterday, it was coming out to like $460. So if you want to see all that, just rewind the video and watch from the beginning, and you'll get a lot more of like instructional stuff. Right now, I've kind of already gone over all of that, and I'm just chilling and hanging out, going over some comments, and we're gonna just probably play a little bit more. I don't know actually how much I'm gonna continue streaming, because at this point, I think our town is heading in the right direction, and I think I've shown you the format to begin your town. So if you go and you play Townstar today and you start building your town and you make a couple of mistakes and you run out of money or you run out of gas, no big deal. All you do is you start over. In the game, start over. You'll still have all the stars that you might have earned, and then just start again. It might take a couple of times. The very first 2 times I played this game, I had to restart because I ran out of gas or I ran out of money. But now this is going to be, I think this is going to be my 3rd attempt in a row where I am not going to have to restart, because I'm already feeling like my town is becoming pretty self-sufficient. After I get this windmill going, I think my next step will be an industrial worker. But I've got a lot of obstructions, so the layout's a little challenging. And I don't want to put anything by this wind turbine here, because it will produce less energy. So I want to be careful to keep this guy over here kind of by himself. All right, this is actually the time where it gets a little dicey, because you think you've got it made in the shade, but then if you're not careful, you run out of money. See, I'm down to $7,000. I've been buying a lot of stuff, so we need to sell some more wheat. So now my windmill's up, and I need to select it, and then I need to go down here and select craft. Once I select the craft button, it gives me an option. I can set it to begin refining salt, sugar, or flour. Right now, we are harvesting wheat, so obviously we're going to do flour. And you can see that for 1 refined bag of flour, you need 2 bushels of wheat and 3 logs of wood. So we're going to go ahead and set it to begin making that. And now, before we do anything else drastic that's going to add to our cost per minute, I think we probably want to get our money supply back up to around 20,000, which will be about 3 more loads of wheat. So we're going to do that real quick. I guess I'm going to continue this stream a little bit longer just so I can show you guys how to finish setting up your energy independence. So I think right here, all right, I'm going to cash that out. I'm going to get 1 more bag of wheat on the road. And that's going to put me at 13,340, so I'll have 16,000 when it comes back. So we're gonna go to the industrial tab, and we're gonna pay $2,500 to get a builder's house. No, not a builder's house, dang it. Oh yeah, you can cancel. So it's not built yet, I can cancel that. What we need is not the builder's house, we need the worker house. All right, so that's what we're gonna build. And whenever this building is complete, then we will have a worker to begin getting energy from our wind turbines. So we gotta get 1 log of wood here. The builder's bringing that. And then once we get this worker going, then we got to get our water treatment facility up and running. But where are we going to put it? So we can sell... What we can do is we can build one more road right there. All right, now we got our worker going. So that added $60 per minute. So you can see that our cost on the top left is getting higher, $230 a minute now. That's what we kind of have to watch just to make sure we don't run out of money. So I'll get one more truck of wheat on the road. All right. So I built one more section of dirt road here so I can get my water treatment right there. So let's see how much it costs to get a water treatment plant. Go to industrial. And here's the water facility for $10,000. We'll go ahead and get it. So now once this water treatment facility is in production, once it's running, then we can go, then it will make sense to build our refinery because we'll actually have the raw materials we need with the electricity and the water in order to make our petroleum and our gas. Now, if you don't have a haunted West Wing, what this NFT does is it provides crude oil to any buildings around it that need it. If I didn't have this NFT, I would have to build some oil rigs to get crude oil. But that's one thing I don't have to worry about because I own the haunted West Wing. So now, all I need to do, well, actually there's two things. First, I need to create this little section of road. And I need to upgrade it into paved road because the refinery has to be next to a paved road, not a dirt road. So before we make the refinery, I will have to upgrade this one section of road. The question is, do I do it now or do I wait to get a little more money? My camera's messed up. Uh-oh. Probably because I leaned back too much. Let's take a look. Looks like we might have a connection issue. Well, as long as the game is not frozen, I guess it doesn't matter that my face is contorted into this weird looking expression there. I wish I had a better expression if I was going to be frozen. Here's what we can do, guys. I'll show you guys the OBS Studio tutorial. So we are going to get rid of my video capture, and then we will re-add the video capture device. Bada bing. There we go. Now we'll make some adjustments by hitting the Alt tab. Get it down to that green screen. All right. Now we are going to right click and we're going to hit filters and we are going to go to chroma key. All right, and that is how you take away your background. All right, guys, so look at that. I was able to toss in a little OBS tutorial for you guys as well. All right, so now we have I need to build up some cash before I build this paved road. I don't want to run out of money. We've gotten our cost a little cost per minute's pretty high now. I'm gonna go ahead and also do 2 more crops of wheat. We probably need another lumberjack as well, guys. Let's see. I want to get another farmhouse down. Man, I'd love to remove that tree, but I just don't have the funds right now. So there's my guy bringing... Oh, that's what I need. So I was making all of that refined flour. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I need the storehouse, to hold my flour. It's $20,000. So we need to save some money, guys. Where did it go? Here we go. So I'm gonna turn this guy off. So I'm gonna hit craft and I'm gonna hit stop. There's no point in making flour if I don't have a storehouse. So we just gotta chill on that for a second. Okay, guys, so basically, based on what I'm seeing right now, it's probably going to be another 30 minutes to an hour, probably before I have enough money to build that refinery. I got some things I need to get to. I got to go eat dinner. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. Oh, man, Crypto Artist is just dogging me. Bro, this is only my 3rd town. Come on, man. You got to come on my stream and embarrass me like that, homie? Hey, actually, that's a good one, though. He says his 90-year-old grandma gets her dailies faster than this. Well, bro, why don't you share some knowledge? What am I doing wrong? What should I do? How do you get your dailies so quick when you're starting a new town? Andrew, can I talk about what I think will be revealed at Galaverse? To be honest, I know exactly as much as you know. Nothing. But I imagine that they're probably going to drop some partnership news. I am incredibly excited for Galaverse, not only because of the information we're going to learn, but if you look at what happened after last year's Galaverse, the ecosystem exploded. And I fully expect for something similar to happen after this year's Galaverse. Where am I on my daily? So I still have 800 to go. But of course, once I start having some more expensive goods to sell, I'm going to get my stars much, much quicker. And I keep... I'm joking too, man. Hey, I don't have thin skin. You can come on here. You can come into my chat box and mess around. We're not going to be sensitive and triggered on this channel, believe me. We have a good time. We don't take ourselves too seriously here on AI on crypto. All right. This right here is the future play to earn champion of the world. His name is Leo. He's been sitting out the door. All right. Actually, he goes by Waffle Pod on YouTube. That's his alias. So this is Waffle Pod, future pro gamer, future blockchain expert. Tell the world what's up, Leo. Waffle Pod.
Well, there's a new game that is out called Satan Arena, and it's on the Gala, so it's kind of like this.
Wait, what's that called?
Satan Arena.
Oh, Satan Arena. Yeah, the boy's a pro. He's way better at multiplayer online battle arena games than me, so he's killing it for me right now in the Satan Arena. All right, bud, get out of here. Cameo appearance from the Waffle Pod. All right, guys. Watching live's gonna be dope too, bro. Don't feel bad. For anybody watching or there, it's gonna be so cool. Galaverse is gonna be awesome. All right, guys. So basically, I'm gonna play this game for a little bit longer off of the stream because I don't want to sit here and have to. I'm getting cotton mouth. I've been talking for too long. I just got off work. Did a lot of talking at work today, so I need to relax my vocal cords. So hopefully you guys learned everything you need to know here on this live stream. If you go back all the way to the beginning, I tell you everything about how you earn, what Townstar is all about, what NFTs pay what's Gala Power, and then we get into how you start a town. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. I hope you liked the stream. If you didn't do it already, make sure you subscribe, tap the bell, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.